some AoE damage, but it also feels like they need someone to really just bring everything together and have some magical nuke power to burst down the Visage and the...
Tries so hard, always good attitude.
I try to be that person, but sometimes it's hard, you know. That position 5 PMA person, like it will tether away.
I thought you said IQ 5.
IQ 5. Yeah, same thing, yeah. Position 5, IQ 5. You just feed and you place wards. A bit of a battle here for Boxy to wade through the river past FNG. The dust, how long do we have? Plenty of time here, surely, for Alliance to clear up the first blood. Skitter nearly turns back onto Boxy behind the tree, but not enough with that Tango regen to keep him alive. So the 1-for-1 trade-off is there, and FNG gets a good amount of experience from it.
If he just...
In Spirit, not much to do in this top lane for now. You know, Bivra is coming back to kind of stack, to pull, try and manipulate the creep equilibrium, but Ricky chased down into the trees. Do we have a Blink Strike away? Not far enough. Into the crush he goes with that telekinesis lift, and Boxy will claim another kill. Vulnerable. 15-4, 16-4 now for 9 middle. Very even lane trade here with Koikva, both of them farming reasonably well. 9 going for a bit of harass back as Koikva can't really stand and fight against the Flame Guard. Just keeping my eyes open on these side lanes. Both Alliance dual lanes really very eager to get into the thick of the action. Yeah, top lane they're killing off Bivra. Just like that, happens so quick.
These heroes are gonna have a hard time dying. Slardar is level 4. Has no sprint, is gonna get it right now probably, just so he can get closer with the bash. They have more kill potential. I'm surprised how well Visage is doing on a mid lane. He has pretty much same amount of CS as Ember Spirit.
Yeah, double null with the Blightstone. Down bottom, trying to make a play onto the gyro, but look at this. Tiger salving up with a tether. And the overcharge. Hester Joe goes for a very, very ballsy TP out, but inside the creep wave, that rocket barrage being spread a little bit with the damage as FNG playing very forward there towards the IO, chasing in with the spirits. Tap, tap, tap. FNG back with the brain sap. Tiger stays alive through it. Tanks up the creeps and dies. That is very unfortunate for him.
Remember? Stunned, yeah, balanced.
And CK IO mid lane, I don't miss that. Boxy. There's another dust up here, this time on the Slardar towards Ricky. There's the bash. Dark Willow tries with the Bramble Maze. Cursed Crown onto the Rubik. Skitter tries to blink away, but Bivra's here.
He has another stun and a sprint plus Orb of Venom. That's a dead Dark Willow probably.
Waiting for the Shadow Realm, and there it is. Bivra behind his tier 1. Unfortunately.
Bashed again. That's 10% if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, what? He 12, 13 hits there, and he got 3 or 4 bashes.
Yep.
It's not too bad. Bottom. There's a fight going on there. I think Ricky might be in trouble top, but it's going to be Tiger finally dying. Io falls. Skitter dusted, hiding inside the smoke screen as best he can, but there's another crush. The dust about to wear off. Can he survive? No! There's a secondary dust. Insania and Boxy on form, but Mickey bottom with a rotation from 9. Hester Joe.
So pretty impossible to kill, and there's a ton of kill potential from the Visage side.
Oh, Gyro. There is an IO coming. Tether ready. Comes through to save the day, but the Searing Chains onto 2 might make this a little bit nasty for Alliance. Mickey kept alive, but the Sleight of Fist from 9 finally takes him down. Homing Missile donks back the set. And after such a good early laning stage, definitely can get under your skin a little bit. Insania with a ward that likely gets taken down here. 4 heroes surround that poor little Rubik. Get a 3-man of time here. Moving in this jungle, the 2 supports. Alliance looking to set up for a big stack take now. FNG scouts it. Tiger with the spirits looking just to fall back for now as the Cursed Crown and the Bramble Maze thrown in onto Mickey. Stampede forward, but they're held back for a little time. The burst damage though, and Gyro's gone. Boxy arrives now with the Corrosive Haze and the nice little smash. Boxy is taken down 1 as Hester Joe falls. 9 has a remnant. Speedily retreats, but Bivra might not be so lucky. Shadow Realm in 5 seconds with a TP, but I think his days are numbered as Boxy gets a double. Insania, lift up. No follow through, and mid lane a bit of damage onto the tier 1, so Alliance Spirit but they do not save their stack. What's the next move for Koikfa then? Phase boots, double null, medallion. Usually, oh, for me anyway, I'm very much used to the Helm of the Dominator build. As Mickey drops, FNG finds that kill bottom. Skitter, with the help here from Insania, they'll find the Dark Willow, but the Ricky has got himself away. Stampede will buy time for Biver to retreat as well. I don't think Koikfa can go too deep there. Does give up on the chase. It's the tier 1, but FNG, Fiend's Grip ready. And the Spirit going to TP forward, but there's the kill on the creep. The Terrorize arrives onto 3 of them, and Alliance, and they do get the Visage gripped up. Damage coming through, and Koikfa is dead. Boxy and Insania trying to fight into this, but the tricks of the trade zoning them out quite nicely until Boxy finds the 1v1. Centaur trapped with birds. And Slardar with them. Gyro's come in from the back end with a call down to 2. FNG being tracked back, but the Nightmare's there. Mickey trades it over. Nice all play by Tigers, Io, and Boxy. He's cleared them all up. Mickey, do you have something on this courier? Drums?
They're waiting for grip.
Mickey does have the Io here. Terrorize those, sends the Io back, so the tether is now broken, and Gyro left all alone versus 3. Boxy arrives with a Nightmare there. FNG now back in with a stomp. Insania in trouble. Steals the Nightmare. No time to really use it now, though, as the Stampede arrives. Another good tether in onto Boxy, but the damage from 9. The Remnants clear them up, and 1 by 1, Alliance will die. Skitter with a triple kill.
Fusel Blade. He can solo kill 2, maybe even 3 heroes on the side of Alliance.
Nice telekinesis, just in time. Will he survive though? Ricky ulti, and Insania dies. Your illusions are invisible as well, right?
Yes. Oh, they're gonna find him. They're gonna find him.
2-man stomp, in we go. Terrorize as well. Very simple kills here. Absolutely annihilated. But FNG making the call to go and set up for a fight. Spotted here by a beautiful little observer ward as they see the TPs coming in, and now the Centaur caught with a crush. The chain stun with the familiars holding Hester Joe in place.
Stolen Centaur ulti.
And the Remnant Ink. Searing chains on the Visage. And Koikva nowhere to hide, trapped in the trees. 5 heroes pretty much down here for Team Spirit to clear up Alliance. They're chasing in for even more. Look at Bivo go. Insania turns back with a Bedlam, the crush onto 2, but that's Insania's life gone. FNG with Skitter jumping forward will get 9. Triple kill, but in comes the Gyro. The Io tethers him up. The BKB for Mickey trying to kill off the Centaur, and he succeeds at long last. But the Ricky and the tricks of the trade, 9 and Skitter, both lurking around. The chains will connect, but they're already back in Fountain.
This from Dota 1.
Yeah, Farm for Fame. Yeah. That goes back a long way. Dota Pride, Farm for Fame, King of the Hill. Smoke up from Spirit. Tight group here as they move up the ramp towards the ancient stack being farmed by Mickey. He gets rooted, and this is their time to strike. Terrorized by the BKB, and Io still alive. The jump forward. Tiger taking a lot of damage, but he's not dead just yet. Mickey now no longer with a partner, turns back towards Hester Joe. Centaur ripped to shreds, and Alliance losing only 1, getting 2 in exchange. Can they go for more?
His stun, it was really far away though. So if he pops the BKB, they try to grip him, but it really didn't work because Io was just healing him. You have
Elves, Io and Gyro get a bit of a shove going down towards bottom lane as now Alliance take the high ground on the Ancients, but the Blink, Crush, 3 men caught. In comes the Gyro with the Io as well. The cooldown looks decent, but it's the backstab here. Skitter's jump forward, Koikva's caught, down to half HP as 9 moves forward. Ember Spirit has his name, his number, but the stuns arrive. Can Koikva survive? 9 Remnant back and forth. Retreats away, but in comes Insania. Triple Remnant on Ricky. Takes him down within an inch of his life, but there he will die. Skitter and 9 retreating back to their Fountain, and I think they might have Biver here if they can just get a familiar stun. Beautiful. Catch him and kill him, and Roshan is now open. Oh, have they seen this? Yeah. Pings are coming out. Oh, hello. Sentry Observer on top of Sentry Observer. FNG. He doesn't realize Boxy is here. Gets jumped and caught. Not quite dead just yet, but the BKB will secure it as they jump in onto the Rubik with the Ricky. But look at him go. Relocate forward. Mickey Here with Tiger, Mr. Joe in a lot of trouble, but they want to go for Skitter instead. Low HP, nearly dead. Oh, he's not going to get away from that. 9 joins the fight, but it's too little too late. Mickey charging forward, and Biver dropping low. Kuiper wants this kill, but it's 9 that's going to get used up into the air. The Flame Guard dispelled. Or not, that was his own Alliance's lead. Little by little, gone from 4 to 5 to 6.
That's Aghanim Scepter on a Centaur.
Oh, but Boxy's invis under the sentry. He's holding onto this gem and immediately BKBs. FNG gets tapped down. And there goes the last remaining bit of vision for the Dire team. They're moving forward, Alliance. They've spotted this Ricky. A Terrorize will be good here onto a couple of them, but the tricks of the trade. Down goes Boxy. Can Mickey stand his ground and fight through this? Because Centaur, he is one tanky badass, but dead for 60. Alliance and Skitter both lurking around looking for a continuation of this team fight. Tiger though, they'll spot out the Ricky, and I think this might just be it. Game 1 done and dusted, maybe. Ember can hold them at bay with Shiver's guard, with remnants, with a sleight of fist and the jump forward. He's looking for Tiger, but he bounces back into the base where he is at least safe. Ember with only 1 remnant. And he doesn't have any pre-placed. Good blink, hoof stomp. Terrorize on top. They've caught the gyro, but the trouble is, this IO's keeping him alive through all of the burst, and now the BKB with a Titanic, and he turns and he fights, and 9 has to run and hide. Kuiper down on the low ground with the 4 staff out. The stun for the Cursed Crown catches Tiger, but Alliance, they're still strong. They're ready to fight. The stolen grip, is that real? Insania keeps the Ember locked down. Dead for 100 with buyback available, but FNG, he's hunted. He's given up. He is alone. Pathetic little deer in the woods. They don't care about that. They want the buck. They want the big kill. They head for their mantle and they will find it. 9 forced back into his own base. The sleight of fist will buy him time, but the Yules keeping Boxy up in the air. Familiars with a stun. Can they catch? 9 somehow stays alive through this. And they're killed off. Shoot me. Give me a go. Absolute unit does not care. Aghanim's upgraded ulti. Blink Crush. Boxy finds 1. FNG being chased down by the Slardar, but Skitter, where did he go? What happened there? Ricky's dead? Centaur and Ricky both blown up as Mickey and Boxy clearing Team Spirit up 1 by 1. 9 in FNG. Retreating all the way back through the river past middle lane. TPing out now with a blink of the crush, and Boxy will find an easy kill. Team Spirit down 3 heroes, and Alliance ready to strike again.
Which is not magical damage, I mean...
Oh, they are about to...
Oh, they're gonna find him.
Clash with Boxy BKBing, and Hestager trapped in that cooldown. Still survives, but can he get away with his life? The Terrorize in the back allows 9 to get the double sleight of fist. Charges through. Kuiper trapped with the Searing Chains, and Team Spirit, they've done the work. Mickey is left high and dry, all alone here. In the smoke screen, and Boxy returns. Buys back, and Tiger will do the same, trying to get into the battle, but it's not fast enough. Boxy, is this a dieback for you? He's caught. Oh, he's dead. Skitter with a double kill, and Alliance in a lot. After feeling downtrodden and potentially out of this game, they've got an 11,000 net worth lead. They're pushing tier 3s. They're threatening barracks. Cooldown will not deter Hester Joe here, as he's still pretty much full HP. Dragged back, but the Hex now in onto the Ember Spirit. Will they have enough damage to kill him off? He's gone. Whoa! Where did he not have Aegis? He didn't. He walked back in and died.
Back and died.
No buyback for a couple of minutes. He will have it soon though. But look at this damage in onto Mickey. They've cleared up the gyro. Dead for 2 minutes. Team Spirit backing up for now, but I could see them going straight in for the barracks.
Yeah,
Kuiper.
they're waiting. Ember Spirit is gonna buy back. He's 5 seconds cooldown on that buyback.
Not long at all. Cursed Crown onto Kuiper. Centaur stuns the Familiars as this tethered up Mud Golem going to accomplish absolutely nothing. Now buyback from 9 in deep onto the tier 4s. They've sleight of fisted a Ghost Sceptered IO, but they've got the Blink Strike to finish him off.
That's a game, Jerry.
It does look like it, Larry. Oh, 41 to 35. I mean, we had an even game for the longest time. Very little between the two squads. We did have a 10,000 lead for Alliance once it looked like they'd reached critical mass at around 37 minutes, but it swung back very quickly. A couple of lost team fights for Alliance, and Spirit were just let straight in through the back door, but it's not over just yet. Alliance are going to give it another go. The trouble is, they've called GG.
We talked about how Team Spirit lineup is better in the late game, because lineup is gonna fall off as time goes by. They did not have an
creators between Brew and Bloodseeker. Feels like Alliance have kind of set themselves up for these, you know, almost like dead lanes where they don't, and that will be that. Boxy under no real threat, while top lane, Salve's being popped here by Team Spirit. Mika and Tiger, once again, this annoying hand-holding duo between the IO and the Bloodseeker. Shikuchi forward, has to Joe just try and put a little bit of fear in the back of the mind of the Alliance players.
Everyone's being low on the map, so once Bloodseeker gets level 3, they could easily score a kill.
We can see 9-202, so he's going plus exhort. Did you hear the delay I put between my words? Just to make sure I say it correctly this time.
The amount of the heal that Bloodseeker receives with the tether and Blood Rage. But he should be careful. If Tiny's level 3, so he can use the combo, has enough mana.
Oh, but the stick with the tether. They go for it, and first blood will be the IO.
Double damage. I think double damage is a little bit overpowered, but how do you balance it? Like 0.90 or 90% damage. How would you call it?
I cannot answer this question. Please just say it was a rhetorical question and move on. Sunstrike top, going to be a little too late as Mika's already burst down. Tiger feels the pain from Shikuchi, but Noxious from Team Spirit.
Are scanning.
And 9 with this global Sunstrike. Should be thinking about the kill on top lane. If they're able to get Bivver into position with the Avalanche and the toss, which should be coming soon. Tiger is here with only 4 stick charges. He should be dying, right? Blood right, Bivver, Avalanche, toss, Sunstrike, pop! Mickey nearly drops, but the Fairy Fire with the stick charges up. Io keeps him alive for 3 seconds longer than really he deserved, while Koikva's little Tempest double will come in and do nothing.
Byver has enough gold to buy his bottle, so he's just gonna regen up, come back to the lane. Just kidding.
TPing middle. FNG has a nightmare after the cold snap is done, holds him in place, and Bivver. Good play by Insania, but it won't be enough. Koikva still drops. Insania will try and fade bolt back, but in the meanwhile, Tiger has died to a dive from Hester Joe up top.
Is on the bottom. Weaver is gonna hit level 6, but he should be careful. Bloodseeker is already 6.5 on top.
Oh yeah.
Boxy doesn't want to use ulti just to kill FNG.
Well, he's gonna have to.
Just kidding.
Does pop it, gets the stun before that TP. Not going insane. Koikva with the illusion rune, standing around the creeps that he needs to claim.
So Drow Ranger is level 6, which means that Invoker is going to deal a lot of damage, and Weaver, especially on the top lane. Look at the amount of the damage.
Yeah, and Mickey has to deal with the Swarm and the Tree Toss, and the Shikuchi forward from the Weaver will claim the kill onto one, and the damage from the right clicks. Geminate attack, the IO down to death. Koikva's Tempest double will time out and not give any gold. It's very good. Hand of Midas for Koikva. Score is 7-1, but only a 1,000 lead for the Radiant. FNG, yeah, getting dogpiled on. Stick charge with the raindrops might be enough to keep him up and running. Joe the trees, but a crit from Boxy. And lag for me as well as the player.
Yeah, so he might go for Hand of Midas, but I think he should help other lanes. Arc Warden also getting Hand of Midas. Top lane is getting destroyed. Mickey 030 has Rupture, doesn't want to use it. Just kidding.
Hester Joe might be the one in trouble now, though. Quick time-lapse back, but Boxy is here. Mickey dodges the tree! Tiny nearly had him, but Boxy's cleared up Hester Joe in a nice minute. Not showing anywhere on lanes, but FNG has gone from level 3 to level 5.5 in not too long, while they do hunt down Insania. Does have telekinesis and 10 stick charges, but pop goes the Sunstrike, and with the Swarm on top, he will get taken down, unfortunately for Bob. But a steal of Shikuchi. Insania not able to commit onto Hester Joe, and now the turnaround potential. Fiend's Grip and Sunstrike makes things look so simple for 9 to grab that kill, even diving a little bit for Boxy. Hester Joe tempering his patience under that tier 1, not going to anything else. But yeah, we asked him at one of the WSG events, like, what do you want us to call you, Piver or Biver? And he said, I literally don't care. Bottom lane, Brewmaster split with the time that's back into the beautiful, beautiful Blood Right of Mickey. Hester Joe will pay the ultimate price, and Team Spirit looking to try and commit for more. 9 hiding in here with a cold snap and a Sunstrike. Off the mark, completely whiffs. Bloodseeker, though, still caught. Tossed into the air, but another Blood Right through with the tether forward. Alliance, are they doing it? I think they bloody well are. 4 of them survive alive. And Spirit, they get that jump and nuke damage in. Especially when this IO Bloodseeker are being absolute nuisances. Insania gets found back in the jungle as FNG and Biver both.
Laning stage, it's just the specific hero that buys the Soul Ring.
I could, you know, I could see it against a Wex Invoker, against the MP it could be nice, but Koikva, unfortunately, getting cracked with his grip there, but with the rest of his team coming through, Biver's forced to toss the Bloodseeker back, still ruptured up, and Brewmaster's split will come in to clear up another one, so both supports of Team Spirit got bit of a problem.
They need a Basher. I'm not even kidding. Basher is a good item. The third item on a Bloodseeker.
Yeah. You can definitely see that. Oh, Boxy. Ow. I'm just looking at this vision from both teams. Very apparent that both sides have a very good idea of where each of them are hiding, but look at that damage.
Aegis on Invoker. Okay, they don't want to fight because Invoker didn't have Aghanim Scepter there.
Oh,
he's actually going with Panda.
On strike, the meatball, the damage is there. 9 gets the kill as well. Honestly, I can't believe it took so many years for people to get the Cold Snap Tornado meatball combo going. So strong, Mickey tethered up, but there we have Biver finally on top of the little IO. Tiger still alive, Sunstrike with a pop in. Oh no, he's just dancing around. Mickey with 600 move speed, allowing his IO to juke and jive. The rupture finally thrown in with a Blood Right out, connecting with nobody but Hester Joe.
They need to get on top of the IO.
So hard. I thought they had him. I thought, yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Like he had 1,000 gold saved up and he buys a Soul Ring. It feels a little bit janky, but Insania, Shikuchi to get away from danger. Boxy's jumped in here, and with a final split, he'll cast Biver, and with a Blood Right down, it will be an easy pick-off. They want to chase for more here. Invoker, no Aegis, remember, has a Yule Scepter. Sent up into the air by the Storm Panda, but the Dust and the Blood Right. Mickey charging forward. The Yule's up will dodge the silence as they both get brought down to the ground. That's a hard landing from up on high. FNG back up onto the high ground with a toss from Biver. Mickey, he does not care. He does not care. Maybe now he does. Hester Joe finally gets into battle with the Weaver. And Boxy and Koikva. Empress double. Fiend Grip back. The buybacks from Team Spirit. They were costly, but they will allow them to win a fight.
It didn't proc.
If he was that Drow Ranger. Yeah, 10-second BKB on Drow. Koikva chipping away at tier 3s already.
Yeah, I mean, where Team Spirit will want to fight the... Oh, Arc Warden bought the Ultimate Orb, so he doesn't have a buyback for this fight.
60 seconds without it. 9. Ghost walk away from Blood Right. Primal Split already used. Mika here with the Rupture ready, but FNG with Enfeeble and Nightmare back puts the IO to sleep. Do they have the damage in with the Gust forward? It silenced them up, and Mika's BKB keeps him up and running in this fight, but Hester Joe. Nightmare to save him. Still Ruptured.
What a save.
Not for long now. Biver in. The Aeon Disc from Boxy is there, but with no Primal Split, no clap, no nothing. He is trapped, stuck, and dead. Insane Yashikuchi away near anyone who he can take with him, so they'll just let the Drow Ranger keep on pushing. Mid lane. Say goodnight. It is.
Can move, but it's more like a zoning spell because you don't know where you need to move. You have just 2 seconds to move.
Liger. How dead is he on a scale of why he's dead? He is gone. Ice Wall Cold Snap, no chance of reprieve for the Ice. Farms pretty quickly. So he's about 900 gold away from Hex and buyback. Jeez Louise. Skitter, Drow Ranger, smoke has popped, and Koikva needs to get in here with a Hex and a Blood Rain. They've caught the Drow with a 4-staff Nightmare, backing out. Boxy moves in with a Koikva Flux. They've got a Hex the second time, but Skitter BKBs. And high ground will be held. Weaver moves forward, good swarm, but the Abyssal Blade is there. The BKB's out, Hester Joe has time-lapse. Shiguchiing in towards the Tiger Isles, the Primal Split, it arrives at long last, but it feels a little bit late. As Hester Joe, the second rupture, is that from the Ags? I think Tiger might just have done it, but the Cataclysm! Oh, Mickey drops within an inch of his life, but Tiger will survive. The Fiend's Grip cancelled out with another gust now from the Drow. Mickey sprinting in and clears up the Drow Ranger. This BKB Bloodseeker charging forward. 9 BKBs himself, but he's hiding behind his tier 4s. Tiger Tether. Down to low ground, cold snap damage. Oh, hello, Arc Warden back in. Another Hex and another kill. Koikva absolutely slaying them as the Weavers die back will most surely put a stamp of Alliance's approval on this game. And Brewmaster with the Primal Split straight up. Throws it out for the tier 3. Refresher Shard and Aeon Disc. On Boxy as well. Safety nets are in place. Nice little Cyclone, keeps 9 out of the... to react. Tornado up. Well, there is that magnetic field. Put the bubble down. Easy melee barracks and Team Spirit. A few difficulties now to deal with, but with a good Fiend's Grip, they'll trap the Bloodseeker. Aegis and BKB still available for him as the Primal Split cancelled by the Gust, but the Aeon Disc, it will pop and dispel, and he will come back. With that Primal Split and chase them down as Hester Joe's ruptured Weaver has to stand his ground and just wait for Alliance to retreat.
That was a good fight. Great.
Aegis, 10 seconds. That's all he has on that second life. Team Spirit looking to time this one now. Biva Invis, Io caught. There's the nice Avacat. Whoa! Combo! AoE definitely blasts through as well as the... Oh, Alliance, you are in trouble, my sons. Tiger chased down. Does have that tether with the Insania. Rubik Shikuching away, but dear, oh dear, oh dear. Mickey finally gets a kill back. Trades out with Skitter, but doesn't have many targets remaining. The Koik for Arc Warden buys back and moves into the fight with the Abyssal Blade there. Nice avalanche buys time, but 9 is already gone. This is the Mickey show. His teammates died, but he will destroy Team Spirit. 1v5, whatever. Bloodseeker absolutely annihilates them. Viva and 9 now pretty much have to defend on their lonesome. Tiny. That last avalanche will buy back after death. Mickey with no BKB. Toss up with the meatball on top. Claim a kill on him, but he's got buyback ready. Not going to expend it just yet because Alliance, they've claimed that melee racks on bottom already. They came, and they saw, and they conquered.
That was a sick play from Tiny and Invoker. 3-man toss and combo into Cataclysm plus...
Yeah. Beautiful stuff.
So that was a buyback from Arc Warden.
With the poor old man inside his cave. Koikva's Tempest double. Unstoppable as it shoves in this mid-wave. Aeon Disc is popped on Boxy, but he's opening up with the Primal Split, and that is Skitter dead. Buyback is...
Once Io gets his... what's it called? Always forget the name of that item. Aeon Disc. Gonna be so hard to kill anyone on the side of Alliance.
Oh, Joe. No. Shikuchi. But dead. Keeps the cheese. Drow as this little Storm Panda causing some problems. Hester Joe. Just Shikuchi in and out, throw it in the swarm, but the damage is just so significant onto these buildings. You can feel it. Team Spirit, they're trying so hard to keep their base alive, and Cataclysm will arrive. Damage into the Brew, looking good for the Refresher Shard, the heal, and he is kept alive with Primal Split available now as the silence wears off, and in they jump with Mickey. Abyssal Blade onto the Drow Ranger, evade. No way, Skitter this. Damn, Drow Ranger runs away from Mickey some way, somehow. The Io in trouble now as the Weaver sprints forward. Shikuchi is there with him. Whoa! Oh, Mickey and Koikva in trouble. He needs to regen back up. The Aegis is there and he heals back up off the kill on the Weaver.
Weaver has a buyback, but the bottom lane is pushing. They have 2 siege creeps.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 4s are dying.
Of 9, it would deal more damage.
Yeah, absolutely right. Oh, FNG. Oh, FNG. Places a ward down.
Unfortunately, this game. But it's Dota. If Invoker pulls an amazing combo with Refresher Orb, but they're not going to be able to leave the base.
It has to be on the Invoker, right?
Yes.
He's lifted, dragged back in, Abyssal Blade up, and killed. Instant buyback will come through as Mickey's BKB has been forced out. A forced staff from the Tiny up to the high ground as Quickfoot chases him down. Tether on the Rubik, moving back onto Biver and slay him. Put him in the ground. Bleeding out at this point. Roxy with another primal split. Should be the end of this melee barracks at long last. Taken out of the game. No glyph here for the Radiant, so the entire lane should be falling. Another Drow Ranger sent skyward by the Cyclone of the Brew, and Koikva sticking around here for the second lane of Rax in the mid, but they jump forward. There's the BKB, Koikva and Mickey moving in with the Cataclysm on. They've got Insania drop low and 9 with a Refresher Orb. Another big Deafening Blast and a Nightmare onto Tiger. Should be a kill on the IO here. Nothing to tether to. Nowhere to hide. 9 runs in and looks for more. Brewmaster caught with a nice little ice wall, but the primal split somehow comes through the cold snap with that Earth Panda escaping. And they kill them. They've got reveal, but the Storm Panda surviving through it all. Do they think that's the last one? Oh,
yeah.
He's running away. Koikva kills FNG somewhere, but pretty long. Permanent primal split though. How do you stop this, Team Spirit? This is going to start getting very, very awkward. Drow Ranger already forced back to Fountain as their tier 4 falls. Magnetic Field being spammed out here as Tiny jumps in. Cataclysm there, and the BKBs come out of everybody. Team Spirit spam there, looking for the kill off the Arc Warden, and they might just have it. Damage done. Arc Warden down, has buyback available, has to go with a quick time-lapse there, not doing a hell of a lot, but the Bloodseeker cold snap. Tiger tethers, and Alliance completely out of danger, or are they? Another good avalanche toss. Another primal split though, equally to turn the tides of the fight as Alliance just bullying Team Spirit. Koikva is back in action, and with his magnetic field forward, his Tempest double, he's aiming for Invoker. Skyward sent with the Cyclone there, a blink back from 9 to stay alive, but the creeps are coming, and these mega creeps, they are not to be messed with. Skitter and Biver looking for Tiger. Tiger with a heart, tethers back into Mickey, and Alliance, they relax, they breathe, and they reset. Because Team Spirit are panicking and sweating balls right now. There are mega creeps in their base and Alliance are not done. Primal split again, would you believe it? That's like 4 in a row. Non-stop, relentless aggression. Alliance want to end this game. Team Spirit, they do not want to allow this at all.
Slow that by
Who's the 8-foot-tall Amazonian? Alliance. That's who. FNG half HP. He's chased down and Mickey 2 taps him into the ground. Your grave has been dug, and Tiger, he's all over the place. He's doing pirouettes on this IO, spinning and dancing as he pleases. Cataclysm will do not a damn thing as Team Spirit have lost their Drow, their Bane. They'll lose their Tiny and the game. GG is called, and Alliance tie things at 1-1 in this best of 3.
This one was interesting, Gary. That
turn things around. But Team Spirit have multiple layers. They've got Zeus, and they've got Wyvern, and they've got Earthshaker, this kind of ability to cycle the continuation with the damage to actually finish the kill off. Foxy is left with a creep wave under his tower, so that's going to be some nice experience for him, and maybe a clarity cancel there on FNG. Gets the full value out of Shikuchi, while bottom lane they get the kill. Has to choke. No 23-minute boots here for the Warlock. Get them nice and early. Mid lane they have tried to roll in again onto 9. He turns with a bit of damage from this Arc Lightning. Thinking about the kill onto Tiger. Might get it before he dies. Oh, he does indeed. Now 9 taken out by Koikva, but the trade-off, the 2 side lanes, doing pretty damn nicely. And then Koikva even in farm with 9, and Tiger with the haste rune sprints himself away from the Zeus and the Earthshaker. We're lurking around.
Yeah, they're zoning them out on the bottom lane. 2 melee heroes can't do anything. That's gonna be another kill for Insane.
Geminate attack. Do we have a glyph? We do. Choosing not to use it just now. Bounty rune spawning. Tiger grabs up one while Insania takes the southern bounty rune for them, and Biver cleared up. Hester, Joe, and FNG looking to get into the mix of things, but Tiger stands up, fights hard. Fairy Fire there with a Splinter Blast to take the kill. Alliance were doing a pretty good job spreading, but not quite enough.
Are you talking about man spreading?
Absolutely.
He's gonna region up. He ate another tango.
Boxy will come give him a cuddle. Oh, was that like 30 HP? Bottle regen and a salve will kick in. Earth Spirit ready to fight straight again onto Skitter if they move forward for him. Insania has died down bottom, but PL rolled upon with the swarm still on. A nice stun, and Skitter in trouble. Turns to fight Tiger under the tower. Might get the kill, but a nice aggro transfer.
Oh,
Tiger?
no.
Oh dear. That's just happened. Down bottom, are we seeing anything? Bloodseeker, Earthshaker, and Winter Wyvern. Up in the face of Mickey there with the blood right now. The Fisher on top, and Mickey.
You know,
trouble.
You know what happened at the top? Maybe. I'll save that for later. Go, Gary.
Mickey, that shadow word with a tread swapping. So close. Go. What happened top?
I think...
And maybe a bit of chip damage onto Biver as well. This is a much slower game from Team Spirit than really I'm used to. Feels much more Alliance-esque in the way this is panning out, but with a good blood right onto AM, lightning from the heavens. Mickey nearly gets the kill before dying, but Biver will trade his life as a 2-for-1 surely here, unless Biver can juke and TP out. Oh, he's safe, isn't he? Shadow Word will not get you that kill.
Wow, Bloodseeker didn't get that.
Idly moving from lane to lane, trying to get some wards down. Keep Biver happy on this Earthshaker. Anti-Mage getting a little bit ballsy there. Koikva takes that mid-tier 1. Zeus getting chased back by Boxy, and with a roll forward. Oh, they've caught him. Beautiful stun, silence combo. In and out they go. I don't think Hester Joe wants anything to do with that. Get the double wave up with a catapult, then you shove in with, you know, Ring of Bassi or Ring of Aquila or your Chen or whatever it used to be. Now, Insania hunted down. Bloodseeker there with the blood right. Will not dive today because Tiger arrives. Good two-man stun with a boulder smash forward, and Mickey looking to clear up Hester Joe. Easy peasy, he says. Biver trying to defend, but they've smoked up Biver and 9. Level 4 in the bolt. They've got Earthshaker wrapping around a long way, and that is beautiful positioning. In you go with an Enchant Totem, but the Boulder Smash and Silence, keeping Tiger alive at least for a few seconds, baiting out more spells from Team Spirit, and eventually forcing out the ulti of Zeus. FNG still with no stun, cannot cancel the TP.
We didn't talk about Phantom Lancer on top. He's level 9, died only once. He's far away from his diffusal.
He is, yeah, a good 1,000 behind the AM in terms of net worth. Not looking atrocious, but not looking amazing either. Koikva trapped in with a Fisher. Good Golem. Here's the Warlock. Says, stop messing around with my little Pugna. Decrap to keep himself up and running with a life drain, not doing an awful lot. Biver will move back into position to try and fight, but the roll in. Earth Spirit wants to fight. Boulder Smash, not catching anyone in the back. Nearly touches that Bloodseeker. Still Invis. Zeus with Veil, Pugna, no mana remaining, Boxy hiding, but 9 knows he's there. Observe Ward right on his head.
He's Blood Raged.
Biver trying to deal with Tiger. In comes the Blood Rage Zeus. A bit of a zap, Insania nearly dead. Finally sent to his grave as Boxy Thailand's back. This Rupture doing so much. The raindrops popped, and 9 with a double kill. Space created. Anti-Mage is still farming, but I guess the argument can be made that PL is in a similar position.
A little bit behind, but
all the way through to the high ground near the AM. Mickey, half HP, but he's salving up. This could be good. He just flick away. Oh, no, he can't. The Fisher there. Damage not enough. Zeus popped that ulti and may have blown his low too soon. Tiger rolling forward. Threads the needle in between them all, but the two-man smash and magnetize. It is beautiful. Earth Spirit sets it all up for Weaver to arrive, but the Witness Curse with the Anti-Mage there, damaging onto Boxy, but a deep crap slows it down until that Echo Slam holds him in place. Look at that Mana Void, though. Mickey absolutely annihilates Zeus, and Skitter has the doppelganger into the pit, but the Mickey AM trying to take down the PL. Oh no!
Bloodseeker on bottom lane got 2.5 levels. because he was not in the fight, didn't have enough mana. But the beautiful play from Earth Spirit. Rolls in, misses it because they spread around, then uses a boulder, stuns 2 of them, uses ulti.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spirit, yet again, feeling the need to move forward and try just to alleviate some of this pressure. They spot out the smoke of Alliance with that Zeus ulti, and FNG's looking for the Winter's Curse. Can they find a big target? Insania in there with the blood right on top of him, but in the back it's the rest of Alliance hunting down Team Spirit. Zeus is gone. Koikva absolutely dominating them, and with the Fatal Bonds forward under 2 supports, the rock is dropped. And I think Team Spirit might be in a spot of bother here, you know. The stun to cancel the TP is there as Mickey. Mana Void's down and Biver chased to the ends of the earth. Hell awaits you. Fisher will block off the path of the AM until his blink is ready. And 1, 2, 3 is all we have to count to for Biver to die. 2, 3.
They're not on the same page.
Blasting down that tier 2. Tiger nearby just in case things get a little bit toasty. FNG, Arctic Burn and Winter's Curse. Team Spirit looking to get in on top of this Earth Spirit, but he's ready. Smashing that Winter Wyvern with a boulder. Bloodright not connecting as Boxy in on the back. Hood is ready, going for the TP home, because you know what? Zeus is already gone. Roll forward and Tiger 3-man stun, magnetized on top, and I think Team Spirit might be throwing in the towel, because Alliance are on a freaking roll. Alliance know the game sense is tingling. Observer Ward and the smoke breaks. Insania, he waves hello, and at the same time, without realizing, waves goodbye to the rest of his team, as Team Spirit have no... Just looking to defend this tier 1 as best he can. Biver, a quick blood right into 4. Ah, dearie me. They still should get the kill, but that's a big signal of tilt if I've ever seen one. Koikva hit with the Winter's Curse and the Echo. The Golem dropped and Koikva dead. Not enough damage there to turn back around.
Oh,
maybe with these
God.
Illusions,
Anti-mage ulti.
but oh dear, so stop. Blood Right's there, and that's 2 in a row. 3 heroes dead. Alliance coming around this corner because this move is pretty standard, pretty textbook here. Push and show, and then you catch and kill. Insania will yet again be the sacrifice as he gives them even a Lincoln Sphere. Wouldn't be awful here. For the AM, Team Spirit, Fisher forward, Boxy caught. Time lapse there. Winter's Curse only on 1 to reset this fight. Okay, does move forward and clears up the Winter Wyvern. Can they continue this into something bigger and better? Doesn't look like it. Quick Shrine, blink forward, roll in. Trying to catch, and Tiger might just have done it. Biver does get bashed and silenced, but the blood right down will zone out Alliance as that Golem not doing an awful lot, but the Fatal Bonds will do the trick. In comes Biver though, with like the Echo. 2 cores dead. Alliance in trouble. PL ready with a turnaround on the Koikva. The decrypt there, but Koikva dead to Zeus and Alliance. You said the T word. I think they might be stumbling down those stairs right now. No, they don't know he's there. They don't know he's got blink in 7 seconds, but he's trapped, he's stuck. Oh, he is absolutely fucked. Bloodright connects, and that should be the end of the Pugner. Can he weasel himself out of here? I don't think he can. Koikva's gone. Back in the jungle, Mick here with Boxy, and Tiger found Skitter, and PL loses Aegis. Team Spirit
pinging out where the team is.
Good boulder smash. Do they have the chain stun? The mana all gone. Skitter has no way out. The magnetite with the blink. Echo! Biver in with that nice Nimbus on top. And the Earthshaker will survive. The PL has kept himself up and running as well. Anti-Mage, can you get out of this difficult spot? Mana shield, praying to the gods. But he's ruptured up. He's got to get himself a blink back with 30 HP. He's TPing home. Oh, no, you're not. Hester Joe sits him down on the naughty step and says, you...
For quite some time.
Game 3 here. Team Spirit, after they looked down and out as Alliance took control, they've swung it back yet again. Koik for high ground defense, the Blade Mail being problematic, and the BKB makes sure the Hester Joke will not drop to the life drain. Skitter, no mana. That's a problem. No doppelganger, but they've killed off Koikva. Oh, that Nimbus zaps him down, and Skitter stays alive. Still so tanky, even without mana.
Oh, there's a Regen Rune on bottom.
It would be nice. Not for them just now. This Phantom Lancer, Hood Heart. Nice deny from Boxy.
has
Not
been
much else he
denied.
could have done there. Quick boulder smash to try and hold them back, but Rax being oppressed. 8 seconds for AM, 15 for Pugna. Upheaval from Insania.
Radiant
But yeah, like 3,000 gold saved up on Hester Joe. He's got a number of items he could really go for here.
The problem is with this kind of a build, the Weaver is not gonna scale. She doesn't deal damage.
Oh, that's a good catch, but Koikva, time-lapse back, they chase into Zeus. Oh, Team Spirit, have you fallen into the same trap as Alliance did 6 minutes ago? Hester Joe, BKB, not going to save you from this. The rupture on Anti-Mage is a little bit annoying, but he'll blink forward and secure the revenge.
Thou art
scanning.
He'll be looking to sell that Aquila reasonably soon. Oh, that Arcane Rune. Zeus, where are you, buddy? Oh, that's where you are. I'm thinking about you taking an Arcane Rune, but I should have been thinking about you surviving. Wright's in that bottom lane for 80 seconds. Roshan alive in 8. And Alliance beelining straight towards the pit. They've got one caught. It is Skitter. Boulder Smash and Silence have landed, but do they have the control to follow through? With the rupture forward, Mickey is going to get Winter's Cursed up, but there's no one really to kill him off. Ideally, you want him to be hitting the target, not target's hitting him because he's so bloody tanky. Alliance will retreat for now, just reset the fight after the buyback of Zeus. But there's been a catch, a development in the fight with Biver going forward onto Tiger. Roll out, not in time. Nimbus will keep him trapped inside the Blood Right and the PL at arm's reach. 2 seconds until the Blood Right hits. Tiger is in the pit. Golem is on their heads. FNG is going to get stunned by that. Where's the Fatal Bonds?
Double damage.
Not throwing it in just yet. DD is there. Denied by the Golem. Tiger's gone, but Roshan still stands. Mick Hitchens for that counter initiation. And with Tiger dead for 60 seconds, Alliance, I don't feel like they have any rhyme or reason to be here. Echo wasted. BKB AM in on top of them with Manifold there, but the nice Winter's Curse will hold him back. The death of the Wyvern and the Earthshaker will complete that fight as Skitter kills off the Roshan. Gets the Aegis and the Cheese, and they're looking for Boxy. Can they break his ankles? Blood right out of the Yules. They've got the damage regardless. Team Spirit get the Roshan fight and they win it.
So that's 8.
I want to go back to what you said like 17 minutes ago.
Radiant's top
Where's
tower
Koik for being?
fallen.
Never mind. Deary me. PL up on the high ground, tier 3 for him. Does tier 3 mean anything? Oh, another deny from Boxy. He's been good with those. Alliance. They want in. They know they can't allow this PL just to keep on doing this. He's still full HP. Mickey trying to clear out the creep wave. Absolute ease. Phantom Lance looks to the barracks, but in the back, they're taking down Tiger. That Nimbus causing problems. FNG heals up right under the Thunder God signal, and Koikva chase back. PL and Zeus hunting the Pugna. Can he decrypt before he dies? I don't know. The BKB lasting too long for him to survive. Hester Joe sprinting through. 2 heroes dead from Alliance. And where is Anti-Mage? Ruptured and hiding by his throne. Alliance of absolute...
And if he gets ruptured, he can't move. Yes, he can blink to a certain position, but he can't move.
Do you go for this? Oh, he sure does. Is this risky? Oh, it sure is. 9 with the Yule, the Thunderbolt there. Can you chain stun him? Well, the answer's no. Can he kill you? Well, the answer's yes, until the Blink Echo arrives and a 4v1 will end up with Mickey blinking out to safety, because that Core Weaver does. Aghanim Scepter, of course, we've seen him put that to some good use with a Blink Dagger as well, but can he survive through this? Fisher keeps him in place. Nimbus and Winter's Curse all arriving at the same time with a Chaotic Offering dropped on Spirit's heads. The Fatal Bonds doing a little bit of work, and the Blood Right, Mickey, BKBs clears through at least Skitter. PL's gone, but the Rupture now onto Mickey. Anti-Mage, no! Don't fight like that. Blinks away as Hester Joe, BKB'd up. Tiger with the Boulder Smash not connecting, rolling forward and catching 9. No! Another Nimbus. Keeps them all zoned away from this tiny choke point. Koikva! Oh god, what have you done? The Echo, Biver! Oh, Koikva! At least Mickey will jump in and try and clear up this nonsense, but 9 into the Nimbus, holding his line. The trouble is, Mickey's too strong for you! Anti-Mage comes
In time.
all it took was Koikva to blink into the middle of 4 of them to bait out a position for Anti-Mage to get a number of kills in a row and now force 2 buybacks as well.
Yeah, this Anti-Mage with Abyssal Blade. 5,000 gold on him right now.
Has fallen.
Is very, very tense. Skitter up on the front lines, smoked up still. It's about to pop, and Hester Joe will give away his position. The Hex and the Rupture in on top with the Nimbus there, and Anti-Mage nearly dead. The Blink Echo, but the Blink BKB time lapse away, and Boxy saving the day. There's the Winter's Curse, but it's not going to do too much. It's Koi for BKB now turns to fight the Anti-Mage, but Team Spirit, do you have anything left in the tank? The AM jumps in and zaps him down. Zeus, say no to magic. Sit down. Anti-Mage once more, and FNG will be dessert after dinner. And you know what? A little nightcap to finish it all up. PL, get out of my game. Team Spirit, this might be lights out. Anti-Mage is ready. It's 3 AM. Quick for heals and back up.
That's a one-man army.
No Zeus, no Bloodseeker. No ultis. Echo slammed down for a minute. Winter's Curse, 30 seconds. But Roshan here belongs to up onto bed. Make it. BKB in backpack. Abyssal Blade ready. Finger on the trigger. And there's the jump. Pulls it and slays him. Skitter. BKB forced out here as Anti-Mage still with Aegis in hand. Not a fear in the world. Illusions sent forward to try and catch out Tiger. Mickey turns to deal with the rest of the illusions in the base. And this should be a tier 3 for Alliance, maybe a little more, because Koikve healing Mickey up from the back lines keeps this healthy Anti-Mage in tip-top shape. Blood right there, Silence will arrive. Time-lapse. Keeps him hunky-dory. Turns back, kills illusions. Looking for that melee Rax. Oh no, he's looking for FNG. Pops the Aeon Disc. Might lose the Aegis here. Time-lapse, where are you? Time-lapse be damned. Aegis will be forced. Can they get him out of this spot of bother though? Blink away should be no trouble at all. Alliance, very systematically. Taking building by building. Blood right. Mickey walks it off. Gets out of the circle. 9 is alive with the Nimbus again. I just don't have the chain stun to keep that Anti-Mage on lock. So 1 and Arax. They did lose out on bottom, but Alliance in control this game for or feels like the second or third time. Look at these bumps in the road. Walked all the way up here and gets the ward down. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. On bottom lane has made its way down to the little elbow of the lane, but top and mid being shoved in will make this game a little bit harder for Team Spirit. Time lapse. Secondary Hex, Blink and Chant. Where's the Rock? Mickey, time lapse again, the BKB, time nicely. There's the Rock, Lacoste and the Blink, the Mana Void, but he has been ruptured to death, and he doesn't have Aegis. The Golem looking to try and kill off the back available Koikva. He's going, well, he wants to finish that, but it's what? How low? Very low. 10 HP low. Where is the finishing blow? In they go. Tiger takes down the melee barracks. PL will move forward with the BKB from the Earth Spirit. Rolling all the way home. And dearie me, Team Spirit losing another lane of barracks in an awkward situation. Gangers away. Mickey with the blood right over on him. Tiger jumps out. Looks like we'll be shaking it about with the PL illusions. Team Spirit with PL on the high ground, playing very forward, but Boxy hit by the Nimbus. Tiger full staff over to the low ground with the help of that rolling boulder. In the back, what's happening here? Koikva zaps Hester Joe, that's a third of his HP gone. Koikva still battling with the Bloodseeker as the AM has killed off 9. The Winter's Curse does not buy you time because Koikva is there, ready and waiting for that slay moment. Tiger chases Skitter, roll the smash, anything, there's the stun, connecting. BKB and the doppelganger over, Skitter, very low on HP and his Anti-Mage is chunking through him, dodges away from the blood right now with Lotus Orb on him, AM jumping in with the help of Tiger, diving into the back end of the fight, but Team Spirit 5 alive, Golem's dropped and now they might die, the Echo Slam there, buys time for the doppelganger for Skitter to get away, but the Earth Shaker will pay the ultimate price, the Blink, the Abyssal, but the Cold Embrace slows it all down. Calm it down, Team Spirit. Tiger will finally die, and bottom lane does get shoved in, but high ground held. Team fight not won, not lost, but drawn, it feels like. Team Spirit, they expended a lot, but they've not down to 3. Anti-Mage and Weaver and Phantom Lancer. The one on that dire side to hold on to it. Oh god, I heard the Abyssal Blade. We heard...
You can't cast it more than 3 times in a row.
Oh no, but like, you'd use one, and like maybe you don't use the refreshers straight away, so you get like 2 uses, and then you get 2 more with the refreshers. Golem into the Nimbus. tanking everything up, taking down this ranged Rax. Magic Community is there. Mickey very low on HP though. Aegis likely to be popped here as he tries to battle on through the PL illusions. A fight which he will come out of unscathed after the Aegis pops. But Insania very deep. There's the Death Golem, drops on the 4 of their heads.
He died on purpose.
Final building is still up and running. The Duke from Mickey will likely secure this, but there's the Lotus Orb, like you were talking about. Bounces back to the Winter's Curse. Now, can they kill the AM? Hestajo is in deep, low on HP, and Mickey turns and swipes him down. The Grim Reaper absolutely annihilates them. Koifa in the back with a triple kill. Looks like he'll clear up this one with not too many problems. Mega Creeps will start arriving, and Alliance looking like there'll be 2-1 victors here in this best of 3 as 9 chased back into his fountain. Mickey caught between the PL and his illusions. Blink available to time lapse yet again. Comes out hot. Mickey chased by Skitter. Koikva looks to turn back and fight. The Abyssal Blade there, but the Doppelganger back will buy some time. The blink away, but the chase with the Phantom Rush means Koikva, he's all alone, isolated and trapped. But there's nothing to stun him or stop him TPing, and Skitter, how do you stop the end? Skitter, BKBs, Mickey does the same. Lift not available. Winter's Curse will do a little bit here with the creeps around them, but the Dagon Zap of Koikva might just be enough to shut this one out. Blast and hit, and that will be it. Teams tap out in the very end as Alliance take the series 2-1.